Yeah, when you called me that earlier, I didn't know whether or not I should be offended.
What a slumber-pilled sleepy cell.
Yeah, I don't know what's.
I'm going on blast against the woke mob. I will not remain woke any longer. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to bed.
The true meaning of I'm going to bed. Hello. This is the real thing, by the way. Welcome to Shrimp Hours
31.
31?
Jeff Burton.
Yeah.
I was going to say, who's number 31 make you think of?
Burton.
Brian Newman? Anyone?
Nah, Jeff Burton, 18.
Mike Skinner.
All right. Hi, I'm here. Rusty's here, Slap's here, Ed's here, Cody's here. Oh yeah, Cody's alive again. Welcome back, Cody. Glad to have you.
Unfortunately. How are we doing?
We had to get
out of the defibrillator, but he's back.
Necronomicon.
The A team has returned. All right, opening with what's happening. We literally just finished watching the Coke series, which was pretty cool. Shout out to Cozy. P5, love to see it. And an Altus car winning, which is pretty cool. But yet again, it was very Coke series with just like the
why are they doing that?
Dude, the caution in the middle of it was just blatant. Like, it was literally like I think they had like a 10-car wreck and they didn't get a caution. They were pissed, and then these two guys were just like, "Oh, I'm gonna spin out now." And I was like, "All right."
We also got to mention they wreck coming to green, and because it's not personal, but you got to remind them, hey, that's your series.
They did literally, like, coming to the green. One guy was like, "Oh, the inside's stacking up. I'm gonna change lanes," and then there were cars there. Pretty silly. I'm excited to go back and watch through the broadcast because Cozy led a good amount of laps there in the middle of it, and they had some strats going. He had that race won like 3 times, and then of course they wouldn't let him drive away and had to get a caution in the back.
Of course.
And then when they were like really set up to win, they had to go and get themselves another caution. It was goofy. Anyway.
Ray had the line too. Can we talk about how you said they Texas like, all-starred that thing?
It was like a Ben job if Ben was doing a horrible job, because it was like one dude at the back who was like spinning down low and then was like, "No, I'm gonna spin up the track." Spun up the track. There were like 4 cars coming, and they waited and then hit the button right when the leaders are coming to the line. It was goofy.
Absolute embarrassment, in my opinion. This is the pinnacle of sim racing in North America. This is unacceptable, and I'm heated because our boy had the thing won. He had it's not. I'm not even being biased. I see you guys scratching it. He had the thing in the bag. He had it in the bag.
He did.
It was like, how many NASCAR races do we see where like somebody's literally like hovering over the button, like just feathering it,
sweating to hit it,
dude. That's unacceptable. Like, that race should have finished. The wreck was in the back, and Cozy was gonna win that race. I don't care what anybody says. He ran the perfect race.
It was literally Cozy and his teammates second and third, like in line. It was over.
At bird seat, man. That was it.
Yeah.
He let out a primal scream too when that happened. It was good.
It didn't fully come through Discord. I can only imagine what it was like on stream, but he was not happy, understandably.
Dude,
hire Ben Easterday. Hire Ben Easterday. I'm honestly tired of it. I'm honestly tired. Put him in the Cup Series race control. Put him in every race control. I'm tired of it.
We just need to clone Ben.
That race control was like if Ben was like smoking the OG Kush. That was.
Ben was suddenly Angel Hernandez.
I've been hating for like 2 hours. Thank you, Slap.
Oh, that was good.
He's got that OG Kush. He got that shit that killed Tupac. He got that nuclear levels of sour. He's got diamonds on it.
Did you guys watch the football game, Super Bowl? Was that any good?
Dude,
until like, can we rant? Can we talk about that ending?
Do we need a 5-minute timer?
Can we set up the finish though?
What does that mean?
Well, we have an Eagles fan.
Mahomes got the adrenochrome going into the halftime show. Oh
yeah! Shout out to Pill Pop and Patty. Like, oh my god, he came out MVP status.
Pill Pop and Patty. We were all robbed of
his ankle so bad he couldn't even walk. Had to hobble off the field. He's like in like intense pain, like face grimacing. He's just like almost about to throw his helmet and everything. And then like halftime comes and all of a sudden he's good again. He's out there running for fucking first downs and all this
Dude,
shit.
they shot him with so much shit. He probably didn't feel anything at all.
He didn't even know where he was. He's just like, oh, play football, yeah.
Pill popping Patty. Man, we were all robbed of that finish that they kept hyping up with the commentator's curse of that Eagles kicker that was destined to like miss a game-winning kick, and then they just threw that stupid flag instead.
So it sounds like football was being football.
It was
Ref
the
ball.
biggest blue ball moment you could ever imagine.
Oh, everybody's like, oh, he held him. It's like he grabbed a little bit of jersey and immediately left go in the first 5 yards. That is completely permissible. All the time. So long as you don't alter his momentum, they will let that slide every single time. And then they're like, oh, well, later on, he like put his hand like on his back. Like, yeah, he didn't push him. He like laid his hand there and they like immediately let it go.
It was the most ticky-tack call, and it just gifted the Chiefs the win because it gave them a free first down, and they could just milk down the clock and then kick the game-winning field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were electric up until that moment. Like the whole thing was a banger. Till
It
that.
sucked all the energy.
It was a certified classic until 1 minute and 54 seconds. That's all that was left.
I couldn't imagine being a Eagles fan, like even a Chiefs fan, being at the game just winning like that. Like, hey, we just got a penalty, and it'll just forever be tainted because hey,
we got the worst penalty that you could possibly imagine.
I would start Bottlegate 2 if that happened at Lions while I was there.
Yeah, could you imagine that happened like at Ford Field at Lions make the fucking Super Bowl, and then that happens?
I love just how inconsistent the NFL is. I know this is like almost 5 years ago now, but like on the flip side, that famous the Saints was it the Rams and Saints championship game?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It was
where like the dude was wide open for like a little short pass that would have given them a first down, and they could have milked the clock and kicked the game-winning field goal. While the ball was in midair, the defender comes up and just clotheslines the fucking the receiver, which would have on any day been a fucking pass interference. They just decided to not throw the flag this time, and yeah, it screwed over the Saints and sent the Rams to the Super Bowl, which they promptly choked against the Patriots.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
One of the greatest single season offenses in NFL history, and they put up 3 points in the Super Bowl.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that pass interference that they called in the Super Bowl, like right there at the end. In college football, they are very trigger happy when it comes to pass interference. They call pass interference on everything. They would like a college football referee squad would not have called that. They would have said, hey, man, that's just, coming down to the last play of the game. That's, we're not going to call that one. The quarterback threw it up into the stands. You didn't alter his momentum at all. It wasn't that egregious. We're going to let it slide. But NFL pivotal moment, they fucking called it as bullshit.
Yeah, and the best dudes are supposed to be on the field officiating it for that game. And so that was a big fuck up.
I'm
mad.
All right, I've decided that 5 minutes is too long, and I shortened the timer, and I'm cutting it off here.
Well, good thing that
I was like, man, that's a fast 5 minutes. We've been talking about this for 5 minutes, really?
Closing statement: Lions are going all the way next year off of 1 win.
All right.
They would have won it this year.
They would have beat everybody. It's insane.
Okay. Super Bowl over. NASCAR's coming up. I want to do a little predict the future since that's a dead segment. Let's be honest. And I want to just quickly check up on every one of yous. And I want you to give you a pick for the 500 win, and I want you to give you a pick for the championship. I don't actually know where to start. Hold on, let me look at the entry list real quick.
Oh my god, we gotta pull up the entry list. Come on.
Hey, I'm looking at the entry list too. Here.
For the 500, I want to pick a goofball for the 500 though.
Is that Tony Yuri Jr. crew chiefing for the money team racing?
It is.
Did I see that correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tony
Daly?
Jr. is on the money team car.
Goddamn.
So I think there's 6 open cars showing up.
Yes, 6 people will be racing for 4 spots.
At Jimmy's there, Connor Daly, Austin Hill, Travis Pastrana, Chandler Smith.
Zane Smith and Chandler Smith.
Oh, both of the Smiths. Damn.
Yep. No, wait. Yeah.
There's no way Travis Pastrana does it without practice, right? Like, there's no shot.
Nah.
Well, it's a 2311 car. Maybe he's got some speed in there and get some help in the duel. I don't know.
Riley Herbst is locked in, right? Because that's the Rick Ware car, so he's just automatically in the 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he's not one of the open cars.
Who's winning it? I think Ryan Blaney's winning the Daytona 500.
You're goddamn right.
That's cool. It might be Noah Gragson, actually.
Brad Keselowski.
I was going to say Brad. I didn't want to be the first one to say it, but I want to say Brad finally gets his.
All right, 2 Brads. I'm taking Blaney.
Well, if I'm voting with my heart, I'm taking Brad, but come on.
Brad's not my official pick since.
Okay, well, give me your
Since he said
official
it
pick.
first.
I'm taking Blaney.
I mean, my heart says Larson, but I know it's probably not going to happen.
Larson's like the worst plate racer.
I know. He crashes every fucking.
It's gonna be
race.
upside down by lap 5.
He'll be tumbling on the backstretch.
Dude, it's
All right,
like Danny B picking Alex Bowman. Come on, man.
Well, what are you picking then, Rusty?
I know. It's my guy.
Hey, we've been inches away from Ryan Blaney supremacy the last couple of years, and I'm gonna keep projecting it until it happens. And this year is the year Ryan Blaney wins the Daytona 500.
Yeah, correct. That's the correct answer. Slap Ed. What do we got?
Brad Keselowski.
All right.
Well, I don't
Led
know.
most laps last year. Won the fucking qualifier. I mean,
Hasn't won anything since.
Missed
That would
the Clash
be-
main event.
should have won Bristol, but he blew a tire, and then NASCAR didn't throw the caution. Then Christopher Bell blows a tire, and then they throw a caution. Fuck those people.
But listen, that would be fabulous. Nothing would make me happier than if Brad won it. But you gotta take your heart out of the game, dude. You
No,
gotta think with your
I
brain.
refuse. I
All
refuse.
right. What's your brain
There's no
picking?
human spirit right here.
Nah. There is no God. We all live in hell, and Joey Logano is gonna win the Daytona 500.
Oh, okay.
I feel for your Brad fans because I picked him every year up until I feel like this year. So
Oh, well, okay. Who's winning the
You were
championship then?
jinx.
What are the champion picks? Who we got?
I'm just gonna go first. I'm going first. This
Go.
is Ryan Blaney's year. He should have won the
Yeah?
championship last year. He should have won.
Oh my
Boo.
No.
boy.
No. This is completely unbiased. If he made Phoenix like he should have, he should have made Phoenix, and he was
there.
better. He was better
there.
than Joey at Phoenix. But Penske told him like, pull it back, baby, pull it back. Ryan Blaney wins the 2023 championship, easy. Like it's not even. It's over.
That is a good pick. And Penske likes Phoenix. They're big Phoenix fans.
Except when Brad makes the Final Four, and then they just drop the fucking ball.
Did you
I'm
see
gonna-
them in the clash? Did you see RFK in the clash? No, you didn't, actually. I don't know what you guys are expecting here, but
They both went home.
I'm picking like I want to pick someone goofy, but I also want to just be like, yeah, it's probably going to be a Kyle Larson championship.
Yeah.
Chevy, like
Just pick a
Hendrick is
Chevy.
sick. Chevy flat in the nose this year. They're just going to be untouchable, I think.
I hope Kyle Busch wins it and just rubs it right in Gibbs' fucking face.
I don't think
That
RCR
would
is
be
that
sick.
good.
I
Not
got
like
it.
championship. All right, who are you picking then?
Just to see the entire universe explode as a result.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin.
Boo.
Okay.
He's
It's
got to
his
go
year,
without.
finally.
Nah, he's got
Take-
to go without.
Take a step backwards to whoever mentioned Blaney to win the 500. Poor Blaney. I've never seen someone lose so many photo finishes than Blaney has in his fucking career thus far.
Yeah, he would have like double the amount of wins if he like won every single one of his photo finishes.
Wait, he's got to stop letting dudes drive over him. Like, come on, this is our year.
Blaney, I've said this since like 2018. Blaney does not have that killer instinct.
Cody,
He
what were your
showed
picks again?
flashes of it.
I'm writing these down now.
He shows flashes of it, but like for
Did he?
the first part of his career, he was just
When?
in the right place at the right time when people fucked it in front of him.
I was just kind
And
of
then,
beaming with
and then he would go out to like Las Vegas or Atlanta, lead all the laps, and then he,
He
would
was good.
fuck
He
it
was
down at the end.
legitimately good.
Yeah, he's
20
legitimately good. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to getting that final leg, there were so many times where he led the most laps but did not win the race. And I'm like, man, this guy just doesn't have that killer instinct. And I don't know if he's over
the dog in him. Yeah.
I don't know if he's like over that hump yet. Maybe he is. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. But we'll see.
Cody, who did you pick for the 500 again?
Larson.
Kyle Larson.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's
Denny
fair.
for the champion. You know what's hilarious? It's probably going to be the exact opposite. Denny's probably going to win the 500 and Larson will win the championship.
Yeah.
All right, I need a slap and an Ed champion pick.
Oh, jeez.
You want a champion? You want a champion pick? You want one?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
want one?
Yeah, I do.
We can't have nice things in this world.
Okay.
We live in hell world.
Uh-huh.
Ty Gibbs.
All right.
Ew.
Ty Gibbs with a clutch win, just like Christopher Bell, makes it to the Final Four.
I would legitimately be so upset.
He's
It's also
winning the
not
500,
happening.
bro. No, 500. He'll get the 500 pole easy.
Who was the last rookie to win the championship? That's a good trivia question. 'cause
Red
I
Byron.
I was gonna say the guy who did
I
it
don't know
back
if
in like
it's-
49.
I don't know if it's ever happened.
Bonnie Flock or something.
No, the first rookie to ever lead the points was Jimmy Johnson in 2002.
Yeah, but he
So I don't think no rookie's ever won the championship.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
they've
No
been trashed
rookie-
since Carl Edwards.
No rookie has ever won the championship.
Enter
and we're
Ty
not starting
Gibbs.
today.
Chase Elliott is the only rookie to win any NASCAR national championship.
Or Ty Gibbs made so many starts last year, he doesn't count as a rookie, does he?
Didn't Eric Jones win as a rookie in like Xfinity or trucks or one of those?
Yeah, he'll have the stripe because it'll be his
Did
first
he?
full-time year.
I'm
Chase
trying to
did it
think.
first.
All right.
I
I
don't
thought
know.
after you did like so many starts, like you no longer counted as a rookie. Even if this was your first full-time season.
Is
Ed,
Eric
who's
Jones
gonna be the
still in
champion?
NASCAR?
Yeah, apparently. Ed, who's the champion?
He won the Southern 500. What the fuck?
yeah.
you talking
All right,
about?
I'm just checking, man. Sometimes
You're
they
Michigan
change
boy.
the Legacy Motor Club's an old folks home.
I hope
Yeah,
you have that
Legacy Motorcycle
43
Club.
car for the Eric Jones car for the Dripper Drown, by the way.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah, the one that was announced today. Yeah,
It's so weird.
yeah.
I thought it was like a fantasy fake. All right,
Hold on, we'll get there, we'll get there. Ed, who's your champion?
My bad.
Hold on. First of all, can we talk about how Ross Chastain, he has a crew chief named Phil Surgeon and a sponsored Advent Health. That's kind of funny.
That is pretty funny.
Kevin Harvick goes out on top and wins the
All right.
championship.
Oh,
I like that. It's a good story.
That's not bad. Not bad.
Okay, I need one more pick from you guys. I want you to pick the goofiest driver that's gonna make the playoffs. Like which, because they changed the rules this year.
Let me see. The entry
You don't
list.
have to be in the top 35 in points as long as you win a race. So you can like Justin Haley should have been in the playoffs, is what NASCAR is saying. So who is your
Justin
pick for a
Haley.
complete goofball who's gonna like
Austin
stumble
Hill.
their way in? Is he doing all the races?
Wins the Daytona. Dude, if he wins the Daytona 500, is he in the playoffs?
Do
He
you
has to do all the races. You have to do all the races.
Okay,
though.
okay, never mind.
Oh,
Well, fun
okay.
the thing if he does. Come on now.
But like, yeah, if he wins the Daytona 500, he might as well find him a ride in Rick Ware or
Get
something.
a waiver.
Austin Hill is sick at play tracks. That is, dude.
Huh.
What if like 16, more than 16 people win, then he just gets shafted anyway, though? That'd be kind of a shame.
My dream. I would love this to be the year. I don't know. I hope.
It's happening. We're manifesting it right here, right now. That's
I
our
got it.
prediction. More than 16 winners.
Shit.
What if Cody Ware or one of the Rick Ware racing cars like gets
I
like
don't mind.
yeah, the
Talent.
Cody
Is that your
Ware
pick?
finished top 10 at the Coke Zero 400.
Is that your pick? You think he's gonna win one?
Somebody in like one of these like field filler operations is gonna
Well,
like
that's not.
sneak
You have
in
to
there.
pick one. That's the whole point of this.
Corey LaJoy. There it is.
All right, that's actually not that outside of a pick.
Corey
but-
LaJoy with a win in Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, because he did well in Atlanta. Okay, I see you.
Is
He cut off his mullet, though. He's not going to be as fast. anymore.
No, he's like the reverse Samson. He has to cut off his hair to gain his power.
All right.
Because he had short hair when he won that race at Bowman Gray with a pass on the outside on Kyle Larson.
Sure. Air knowledge.
Noah Gregson's not that weird of a pick, is it? There's not too many like weird picks, honestly, of like the full-time guys.
I got
Yeah.
one.
Well, I just
Yeah,
he's
what do you
winning the
got?
Daytona 500. So
Rusty?
Brad Keselowski.
Fuck you.
Touche. Yeah,
That's tough.
I believe it.
but accurate.
Yeah.
I'm driving up to Minneapolis right now with a rental truck.
When's his
Get it
contract
out.
up? What's he? Like, come on.
Contract. He owns the team.
Yeah, what contract? He gave himself a Jeff Gordon lifetime contract.
I'll tell you what he's gonna contract. He's gonna contract a killer to fucking kill your ass in Minneapolis, you piece of shit.
Damn.
There is kind of a weird NASCAR situation now where like I feel like a ton of the field could win and there's like a few goofballs who like definitely won't. You know,
I mean,
like I
there's
look
only,
at
like a half dozen or so of like the full-time guys that I just like put as like the back markers. If you
yeah,
will.
like I look at like okay, BJ
It's like
McLeod
Austin
not
Dillon's
gonna
like
win a
a
race.
constant, just like goofball top 16.
He's
dude.
always top 10. I
Like-
feel like too. It's weird.
BJ McLeod, Ty Dillon, Cody Ware. Like
is actually harder than I thought it'd be.
Full time.
Harrison.
Yeah, Burton's got to step up, man.
I mean, he's also in the Wood Brothers. I mean, that
Would he make the playoffs?
I wouldn't put it
Yeah.
past him.
What about
Second
Haley?
year.
Is Haley a goofball?
No, he's a solid driver.
No, yeah, he's done decent. He's a good.
There's
late-
not a lot of
he is-
goofy drivers.
Apparently, he's in a contract year, so he's out to like dunk on him to get that contract. So
get that
I'm-
money.
Haley,
I
baby,
I'm putting Priest in.
dude, he's
Since
gonna
that
win
car
a race.
didn't make it last year, I think Priest is gonna win. I
He's
think
winning
that's
New
pretty
Hampshire.
safe.
Easy.
I thought about saying Prius, but I thought I was like, is an SHR car really that goofy of a pick? But I guess
Well,
the
it didn't
direction
make
they've
it
been
last
going,
season.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a good pick.
Priest wins at least once or twice.
Yeah. But I guess if Corey LaJoy makes it, then Slap wins no matter what. Rusty picked Brad. What do we got? Ed and Cody. Who's your goofball pick?
Oh, is this like a goofball that's going to sneak through and get a win? Like realistically?
Yeah,
Make the
realistically.
playoffs, yeah.
Like who? Like when we look at the 16 cars in the playoffs, who are we gonna look at and be like, that guy doesn't belong there? That's the question.
Yeah, round of 16, just immediate, like
Cole Custer
Out.
2020.
yeah.
Like some guy who you're like, why are they there?
Matt Benedetto 2020.
Yeah.
Are you going Ed or me?
You go.
One he
You
is.
can go if you want.
Oh,
It's Stenhouse is a good one. Stenhouse could sneak his way in.
I'm sticking with what I said earlier. Noah, I know it's not that
All right. Yeah. No, that's
goofy
good.
of a pick, but
Yeah,
just because
Noah's solid.
they're like in the middle level team, the Legacy Motor Club, and he's a rookie too. So that's
42
why
car
he's-
didn't make it last season, did it?
So that's why he's
Oh,
my
yeah.
pick.
You know
for
what? I might
a
have to
goofy
second
win.
that because I was
Yeah?
leaning
All right.
towards Gregson myself.
We allow that here.
Noah Gregson.
All right. The picks are in.
Rags mom.
I'm gonna go at the end of the season, or maybe at the start of the playoffs. We'll go back and we'll take a look and we'll sort of reevaluate our
Yeah, keep
preseason
that file on
picks.
hand. Keep it on hand.
We'll take a
Yeah,
look.
you know me, stay organized. Okay, we're gonna just rapid fire, just a fat, hefty dripper drown here because a lot of new paint schemes came out. We got cars racing at Daytona. Let's take a look. So I have a horrible screenshot of this Ty Gibbs car because they posted a vertical video that wasn't supposed to be vertical, and you can never actually see the whole car. But they're doing a half and half with an M on the hood and interstate batteries on the side, and kind of just like a gradient green. Like the interstate batteries design is kind of there, but also kind of not.
It just looks like they spilled some of the other car on it.
And the
Am
number
I?
has a
Yeah.
gray outline because they couldn't pick between green or green.
I see.
There it is.
Am I
Cody's camera's
stupid
dead.
for? Shout out to the 2 Sunoco contigs, by the way.
Well, all the rookies have that because everyone has the Sunoco
Oh,
thing
yeah,
and then the
that's right, that's
Sunoco
right.
rookie contender thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Am I out of line for not hating that? I think it kind of works only because the colors match the monster and the
Yeah.
interstate. They
Yeah, it kind of works. They could have done better, though, I feel.
I don't know. I thought it was
It's
just kind of
not bad.
half-assed.
I'm not going
Like,
to say
it's
that
just
it's
kind of
bad.
It's also not the most flattering like picture.
Yeah, I know.
screenshot
I wish I could get better.
It's not your
It's
fault.
kind of
it's their fault.
mid.
I will say it's interesting that this is the Daytona 500 car. Like you'd think either
Yes.
Monster or Interstate would want the whole car.
So, on that note, Joe Gibbs Racing has shown off pictures of Christopher Bell's Daytona 500 car. Remember, they showed off his DeWalt design. We already drowned it.
Yep.
This is what.
Oh my god!
This is what he's racing in the 500. It's got DeWalt CP on the hood, Rheem Smurfit Kappa on the side. It's just everywhere.
Rudd.
This thing looks like it needs to be put down. This is not good.
They really
Those
made the
chrome
20 DeWalt
numbers,
car.
dude. Why did they put the chrome number in the? Oh my god.
That's the least of the problems here. Look at this.
I just
Look
can't
at the-
believe they made the 20 DeWalt car look like a street stock level paint scheme.
Look at the design of the yellow and black paint right around the 75th anniversary logo. Like, look at just how
makes
weird.
no sense. It like kind of wobbles
it's
around the
actually
like
number.
Italy, it's like a little boot with like a little toe out there.
Yeah, there's like a little toe, like a little dingus
Yeah.
right there.
And then there's like a little thing here. It just makes no sense.
It's got a little boot like Italy. Like, where's Sicily at? Where's
That does look like
And,
Italy.
like what's going on here?
Yeah, that's.
This might be one of the
This
worst.
is like literally like vomit tier
Now,
paint.
DriveThrough, don't be rude. Oh wait, that's just the logo.
Dude, they might have let some kid with his crayons like design it in a hospital. Like, you can't,
Oh,
I just
not again.
these guys really announced one of the worst paint schemes of all time, and then wrapped the car and made it worse. this is
my
just
God.
sad.
Those chrome numbers with like Martin Truex out there, like in the mirror. It's just
Bass Pro Shops car.
why, dude? Why?
So this, like, we might have to. This is an early like drown
That's a
of the
drown,
year candidate.
absolute
This is
drown.
brutal. Especially with the
That
money these guys
yeah,
are
big
making.
round.
All right, on to the next.
That's a championship 4 team, by the way.
Yeah. That's
Ew.
true.
they've fallen so hard with that DeWalt. Oh,
That's
all right, next one. Chase Elliott Lumar.
This is the Daytona 500 car.
I don't know if it is. I don't think
No,
it
he's
is.
running Napa for the 500.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
looking at new stuff that
Okay.
came out, and Lumar has always put out horrible schemes, and this is just this. Look at this number, man. This is tough.
It's not great. It's
Yes.
not that good.
I delivered to a Lumar dealership that did
What?
like window tinting and everything.
Can you knock on the door and ask them why they always put blue numbers on their like
Dude,
red
they
and orange
fucking
cars?
sucked, dude. Like I would like try to deliver there, and they would never be there. They would never be there. Like, oh, can you come by at like 10 a.m.? I'm like, no, dude, I'm running next day airs. I can't come in at 10 a.m. Like, oh, we're not gonna be here at 11 a.m. and onward through the day. I was like, why are you? I think you're not gonna be open for like the whole day. You're gonna be open from like 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Like, I can't make that. My
And they're
day
just gonna
starts
go
at
home.
9 a.m.
sounds like DC Solar. Like, hey, show up to this location and just drop it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, this is like these guys are sketch, man. I don't like Lumar.
All right, well, I don't like this car either. So
They've been in
It
the
all works
truck
out.
since like 1996, though. So I mean, they're not a scam or anything. It's just like their dealerships are sketchy.
Nah, there's.
Damn.
all right, on to the next. Okay. So this before we get into this, JTG showed off this car. Kroger, Cottonelle, the side looks like toilet paper, and they're like, okay, this is gonna be our Daytona 500 car.
Yeah, they changed it.
And then a few days ago, they were like, actually, no, this is our Daytona 500 car,
That's better.
and
It's annoying
it's
because
it's kind of better.
I didn't
every
even
time
see
they-
that transition to the roof and the hood.
I know they took horrible pictures of it. But they finally did what I've always been asking them. They moved the Kroger logo down, put the little thing on top. Done. Looks good. I like
Yeah.
it.
I'm trying to put together my roster for the NR stream I want to do this week, and every time I think I have the car set close to being done, it's like, nope, psych, we changed one of our schemes.
Yeah. Anyway, I like the little
Bastards.
ripple Cottonelle thing. This
Rats.
thing looks good. Shout out to JTG.
Yeah.
Why are they leaning the number forward though? Bizarre. All right. Next up, we have the Power Slap Rumble.
Oh,
Live Fast Motorsports car.
Hell yeah.
who are these people.
This is Dana White's slap league, not his wife.
Uh-oh.
Like other people slap
my
each other.
God.
Oh,
They should have put that on the car. Get the
And
video.
yeah, they just have two.
Admit, I'm kind of biased. I do like slap on the car.
Dude,
Better.
It is true. It's slap car. So on the hood, they got some guy slapping another dude.
All right, we got a photo.
I thought he was slapping grandma at first.
Dude.
yeah. Can we, like Ed was saying, can we Photoshop Slap's logo on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna Photoshop something.
This is gonna
Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
meme
Dana
material.
White's
Never
wife.
mind.
Is that what you're gonna
What were you
Photoshop?
gonna say?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're gonna put Sloopy there. Put like my logo up there. Like this would be top tier.
I just love that there's just dudes on the side. Like it's just a different
just
dude on
amen.
either side.
I'm giving this a
Legit-
big drip. Big fan of
Legitimately like a
78.
good design.
Yeah,
like
dude.
honestly.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
You
It's
think
just
I'm pay Dana White enough? He'd
Oh,
let me take
dude.
that logo.
They got old school style stickers over the windows. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I love the two dudes on either side just staring at the camera, and then just the dude.
Do
on
you
the
think
right just
that
getting
guy's
his shit
beard
Slap.
like deadens the blow it all?
rocked. Oh, sorry.
is
What did you say,
great.
Slap?
Do you think that dude's beard like deadens the blow at all?
A
I wonder if
little
it
bit.
Offers some protection. I
No,
mean,
definitely
yeah.
something to that. It's not much, but it's better
That's
than
cheap.
Dude, if
They
they
should
wrap
make
the
shade.
skirts like this, it'll be a drip. This is sick.
I wish everybody wrapped his skirts like that.
I know, but the manufacturers
that's a
hate
good-
it.
Manufacturer
alright.
whack.
Next
Oh
up,
my!
Wait.
My joint.
Wait. I thought Live Fast was Ford. Why are they Chevy now?
oh, hold on.
They switched.
Did they?
Yeah, they switched. They're Chevy this year.
I
I
did
did
not.
not
Oh
catch
wait, that
that.
makes sense because they had the '78 Chevy at the Clash with the Celsius car.
Yeah, okay.
I never thought about that until now.
So they might have some deal with like colleague or some shit.
This might be
all
a
right.
little, this might be a little slanderous to say. I
Tootsie's
wasn't a
Orchid
huge
Lounge.
fan of the Tootsies one last year.
I wasn't
As
either.
much, I love all like the other trackhouse schemes. That dude's
Yeah.
a beast.
Don't talk.
But
shit
I
about
just
this.
felt it was just like a pink car with some logos on it.
I didn't like
This,
the
however-
bricks they had on the side, but yeah, the neon
This
sign.
is a nut.
Yeah,
This
the
is sick.
neon is a fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a fucking nut. Who's the is that Kyle Sykes or
It's Waukesha, Wisconsin's own Kyle Sykes.
hell yeah, shout out.
Pride.
Shout out
Banger.
Waukesha.
Big banger.
Love
Yeah, this is sick.
Waukesha.
Massive logo on the side.
Waukesha.
The chrome numbers look good on a like neon sign like
looks
dark
like it's
colors.
what the fuck? Hold on.
Jootsies.
Cut to my camera.
What?
I got a box elder climbing on my fucking computer
A
screen.
what?
Gross. Big
box
nasty
elder
motherfucking
bug.
bug. He's gonna
Ooh.
barehand it. What are you doing?
That's not a big bug. It's like a little.
Don't eat it.
Well, it's
We get a
little black
bug
and orange
check.
thing.
Yeah, DT's getting hungry.
I'm powdering it and
This
eating
type
it.
of
Oh,
thing.
That's
what the
tiny.
fuck?
What are you doing? Oh, there it is.
oh yeah.
Yeah, gross.
Take care of you later.
Oh, what the?
Now the
cat's-
cat's. Yeah, I was
the
about to
cats
say.
eat
Oh yeah, that
those
thing's gonna
things.
get mauled.
Yeah, the cats fucking eat that motherfucker.
You just put that guy in the gulag.
Like sending someone to the lions. You just threw him in the pit.
He's got a knife 2 dudes 1v1 to get back out.
Anyways, this is a massive drip. Shout out to Kyle Sykes.
Yeah.
Next car. Noah Gregson Wendy's fresh beef car.
A lot of people talk shit about this, dude. I love
like
the
it.
fucking
I
like
burger up
this.
front. I
like
love
it.
the Wendy's
I-
like arrow helmet up there on the side. I love it.
Only single reason why people would talk shit about this car is because last year he ran one of the greatest paint schemes of all time with that 62 Wendy's car. This is still sick.
Yeah.
Dude,
I love
I'm a big-
the product, the fucking burger up front.
yes,
yeah.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. I always get fucking hard for a product on the car, but I've never seen the biggest fucking burger on the hood of a, and it's a double, dude. Like this, literally every time I see this car, dude. I've been to Wendy's. Dude,
Wendy's right now.
I've been to Wendy's. I'm telling you, I've been to Wendy's 4 times since they announced this car. I'm telling you that double, Dave's double. Dude. Shout out to whoever made this because it makes me hungry.
Look at the side too. As much as we always talk about the wasted space that the new numbers push forward, there's not a single bit of wasted space on the side.
This is great.
There isn't, dude.
Massive logo, fresh beef
Giant
on the
fucking
quarter
logo.
panel, big
Dude,
Wendy's
an
logo.
old school helmet with the
custom
arrow
Wendy logo.
goggles.
Yeah.
Custom.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I didn't even notice that the goggles on her. Holy shit, that's
Yeah, and the helmet.
Dude, she got the helmet.
She's
like,
racing.
She's ready.
that's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
anything with that much meat on it is drip in my book.
This is
Tons of
sick.
meat.
Shout out to Legacy Motorcycle Club. They also managed to work in the black pillars that they love.
Yeah, the black and the gold.
And they always put. I started noticing they put gold lines on the bottom of the
good
car,
catch. Good catch, sir.
as well as the gold drop shadow on the number.
Dude, if
Speaking
they,
of
made,
which,
if they made that burger like life size, like to scale as it is on the hood, dude, there'd be like a ton of beef. The beef.
Here we
so
go.
Eric
the fuck?
Jones
This is
is
so random.
what
racing
is
a
Guns
Guns
N'
N'
Roses doing?
Roses car.
Like, do they have like a tour coming up or a new album
Do they
coming up? Or are they
still
promoting her?
play?
I went to their website. They're not promoting anything.
It's just like, hey, let's just sponsor them.
Yeah, this is like they pulled
Just for
this
the
off
hell of
NN
it.
Racing.
This
or
is the
something. I don't
Daytona
know.
500 car?
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
literally looks like a kid on NR 2003. You're correct, Ed. That's perfect. Like, this is literally just like some dude. Like, I would see this in iRacing. Like, some guy's like, oh, here's my favorite band. I'll put them on a race car.
That's the thing though. Like, they're not promoting it. Like, they don't have an album coming up. They don't have a tour coming up. It's like, hey, just Guns N' Roses because why not?
That's so weird.
Well, what if they secretly drop it this Thursday night, Friday?
that
Like, you
that
never
would
know.
be some.
That would be nuts.
Nah. They don't
But-
market it in any way whatsoever except on those random ass Daytona 500 car. One
This
of
is
like the
just
biggest
weird.
hair metal bands in history. They're just,
I don't know how to feel about this.
Axl Rose is stupid. He's not that stupid.
The car itself is actually kind of just okay, by the way. I feel like you could have put some bigger guns or roses on this thing. They just kind of put the exact same rose decal.
Like the
in
actual like
three
scheme
places.
itself is fine. It's just like, what the fuck?
It's just a plain black car with the logos. And
Are we sure that Axl Rose like actually put up the money for this, or if it's not like some NFT project?
It's gonna be like BK Racing all over again.
Yeah.
Just
So there's your
flashing the logo without actually.
Cup Series drip or drown, but it's on to the next Xfinity.
Oh,
So-
no.
What
I
the
forget
fuck?
who's driving this at Daytona. This
Flat
is
Earth.
this is an iRacing screenshot.
Yeah, there's the ice wall. I see it.
I can see.
So JD Motorsports, I literally forget who's driving this. They should have put their name on this.
Oh, it's fucking Brennan Poole. Who else? Who's the other
No.
guy that drives a 4?
Bailey? Is it Bailey Curry?
Bailey Curry. No.
Garrett Smithley?
No. It's Mike's weather page. Hurricane awareness machine. And they I guess got the scheme base.
This would have been like the perfect car to run out in like the middle of the Xfinity Daytona race in August or September or whatever, but this is drown.
Powered by Furman Power Equipment, available at Lowe's. Lowe's is back.
The
On
Hurricane
some
Aware machine. I thought it was.
hurricane
We
car.
can't get Lowe's on Jimmy Johnson, but we can get on this fucking scrub drown. Move on to the next.
I thought it was called the Heart Machine.
so bad too. This is really like, it's like, remember the 2007 Honda F1 car where they just put the earth on it and everyone hated it? This is like that, but worse. This is tough, and it does just look like a flat earth.
It'll be nice when it just starts
Hurricane
raining in the middle of the
Be
race.
happy.
I do appreciate them trying to put a hurricane behind the number 4 though. All right, next up, number 6, Brennan Poole,
Ooh, it's kinda
Mac
cute.
Door Systems.
It's kinda
Really cute. Yeah, I like it.
It's different. I like it.
Yeah, I like the thing around the headlights too. A little spiky, kind of retro-y with the triangles.
I like
I don't know about the
I like
blue number and the outlines on it, but other than that, I like it.
I'm a big fan of a white base with like lots of like wacky colors thrown into the scheme.
Shout out to Case for this picture, by the way.
Mm.
All right, next up, I really want to touch on this really quick because this car has been racing for like 3 years. Whenever Gray Galding jumps in the 08, Panini sponsors him, and they've been
Panini?
using this design like every single year, and it's sick. This
Yeah,
thing
it's a
looks
banger.
great. This is just like one of
Yeah,
those
I
like
like it.
reusable banger designs Shout out Michael Michelli, raceartist.com, banger. All right. I don't know what this is, but Colleague and Justin Haley are running a dab bin store car.
Dabbin.
And it's just got kids on it, but they just put their logos on top of the kids.
Oh no!
Yeah, Mike Wazowski.
Eating that logo. Yeah, I got Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, this kid got Mike Wazowski by the Ellsworth and the Colleague Company stuff.
That's such a great reference.
Anyway, cool design, really weird. I don't know. Shout out to Dab Bin Store. This is it's not a drip or a drown. It's just kind of bizarre. And then in the background they have a picture of that design on a different car, which is interesting.
It's hot. It's hot. For what it is, it's hot.
It's very noticeable. I like it. Good design still. Yeah. Okay. Daniel Hemrick is running a circle. I don't know what, like a water filter or like a water flavor thing.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
you can adjust the flavor that goes into your water. Yeah.
Can someone help me with something?
So it's like tea, but not hot.
Yeah, so like that canister at the top is like the flavor, and like you can turn it to adjust if you want like heavy like dose of circle, or you want.
Whenever you drink it, the water goes through the
Yeah. I think
coffee filter of flavor.
Did you just say canisters, Rusty?
Canister.
Anyway, just what's up?
Like something I've always wondered, those Celsius drinks, are those alcoholic or not?
No, dude,
Okay.
No,
I thought those
they're
were like
energy drink.
I thought those were like
heart palpitations.
like Trulies or like White Claws, like just
They
like a seltzer.
they're supposed to be like healthy alternatives to energy drinks.
Oh, okay.
And they're actually banned by the NCAA. I read online. Apparently, they have some weird chemicals in them.
Yeah,
What?
it's worse than it's worse than the stuff than the DOD approved.
Yeah, if you drink like 2 of them, your heart blows up.
Yeah, they're also under a class action lawsuit right now. If you've bought any Celsius, you can get some money. Look it up online.
I've got
because they claim to not have preservatives, and they definitely did. Sorry, continue.
I've got a coworker that lives on those fucking things. He might be rolling in the bank soon.
You can get like
Is that
25
what
bucks.
the First Marine Recon Battalion drank when they invaded Iraq in 2003? Then they stayed up for 36 hours straight.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, circle water car.
Anyway,
Tons of water, tons of fruit, product on the side. Looks pretty good, but kind of weird with all the water splashing. All right.
Next. Ooh.
Timmy Hill.
Ew.
Clutch with a K, handcrafted premium vodka.
Looks like
This is a booze?
It's actual vodka. It says vodka right there. You have Uno.
vodka.
What does it say on the side there? Oh, drink responsibly. Drink responsible, act responsible.
I've never heard of this before, but yeah. Okay.
I like it.
This gradient hurts me. I don't know what's up with the nose or this fat gradient on the side. And I know who designed this, and I feel kind of bad, but this is, I don't know.
This is fine.
You're hating. I like it.
I think it's innovative. It's innovative.
Hold on a minute. This thing doesn't even exist this vodka doesn't exist. We got a rich energy on our hands. I just went to the website.
There's a Kmart logo on the front. Look at the hood. It's a Kmart logo. It says a front.
This is a fraud. Oh,
Looking sus.
This is a picture of a bottle.
The fucking quarter panel. It's sus.
Why does that Supra look all messed up?
It's gonna relax. Hold on.
Not there. The red in the circle. It looks the red in the circle right there before the quarter panel.
If you look up a sponsor on Google Images and it's mostly NASCAR like paint screenshots, you're in trouble. I don't know if this exists.
Look on that website. Yeah. Check that out.
What about clutch vodka with a K?
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh,
It just says coming soon, and there's nothing else.
We're gonna be in a YouTube video.
Does not exist.
Oh, someone took a picture of this in their basement.
Golfing is I would not pay more than $5 for this, whatever this is. I'm sorry.
Partner with the Miami Dolphins. This definitely looks like someone in their basement taking a picture of a. It's just like they printed paper and put it on a vodka bottle. Dude, I don't know if this exists.
Might as well put it in a plastic bottle. Nobody's buying it. I'm sorry.
It's made by a guy named Anthony S. Quattrochi. I don't know.
I gotta hear a pitch. Why would I ever buy this over like Tito's or something? Somebody's got to sell me. And then race cars not doing
what?
They
have a freaking charity.
Oh, this is Hi, everybody watching this YouTube video exposing this company.
One is to provide financial assistance to those with special needs, in quotes, to realize their dream, in quotes. This is bizarre.
Well, you've heard it here first. Folks.
Yeah, that might be breaking news right there.
Proud partner of the Miami Dolphins.
All right, so
they got race cars.
These
aren't clickable. These are just things.
Dude, it looks like they literally just took some like bottles of Fleischmann's and just like put like a piece of paper over the label. It's like, no, this is our vodka now.
I don't know if you cannot order anything. Retail locations.
I want to distance myself from whatever is going on right now because I'm not trying to.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna end up off the coast of Miami.
You guys set me up.
You gotta cut everything we just did.
Look at the Amogus.
Delete that last part.
What? Where?
Wow.
On the red, right before the rear tire.
Oh.
At the circle and the red guy.
Yeah, okay.
Amogus is
I see it.
I do see it. Oh my god, I see it.
It's sus. It's so sus.
Oh, I see him.
Just gotta tilt your head this way and you'll see it.
They knew they're trying there.
Oh my
graphic designer was trying to warn us. He knew.
Jesus.
Oh my
He's
god.
everywhere. We can't escape him.
All right. Sammy Smith is driving some cars.
Oh my god. I'm gonna come.
Dude,
that is sick.
Angled hood logos. One.
Well,
this is kind of
Michael Annette is racing. What?
And another angled hood logo.
Oh, that's hot.
Those are pretty
dude.
sick.
That
That's
middle
the
one's
Chevy
kind of
Smith.
Dude, that would be sick in
I
like,
like this. I like this.
1991 Snickers
I like all of them.
colors.
Yeah, I like all of them.
That
I'm a
top
big
one
fan.
especially is a huge nut.
Yeah, dude, that one right there. Like, imagine Snickers like getting on board for a
TMC.
throwback race.
That reminds me, the top one, it reminds me of one of my favorite Fall Guys color combos to run, like just the slightly off white with like the shiny red.
All right, fair play.
I love it.
Okay, I want to bring this one up mostly for the fire suit. Kaz Gralla is sponsored by Fire Department Coffee,
I didn't notice.
which
What's
sick.
Crush?
it says
That is
veteran owned, so you already know what kind of business that is. But Kaz Gralla has like a full-on fire suit that looks like a fire department thing. It looks sick.
I like
it.
Brand recognition right there.
This is a sick fire suit. I'm excited to see this thing.
Excuse me.
Jeez.
right. I'm like,
God damn. That's fine when I'm recording a podcast.
Welcome
or
to
anything.
Animal Planet, Cody.
yeah, hit the music.
I was just trying to set up the segue.
Next
I
up,
think Slap segment's next.
Dude.
Ryan Ellis
Dude.
Pella.
Pistana does not miss. Pistana does not miss. Look at this
This
thing.
is sick.
That is a
This is a
Drippy.
banger. Massive logos. I want to see what this would look like with yellow instead of white around the number, but this is a banger. Just through and
getting more
through.
drip than a broken faucet.
This thing's dude. Look at the shape of this too. It's like slightly angled to go with the logo.
Dude, Pistana's in his like fucking bag right now. Like, come on.
Yeah, Alpha Prime paint schemes are just on another level. They're top tier. It's fucking cool. All right,
Dressed
that's
to
just a
death,
fat drip.
dressed in a
All the angles match on the door too. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
And
like
the
that,
rear,
that,
like,
and that, and then this
like,
going
oh
up. It's
God,
perfect.
dude. Oh my god.
It's so good. All right. Speaking of which, Jeffrey Earnhardt is driving the 44. Is sponsored by Jesus Revolution.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, so that was my first thought. I was like, oh god, it's another Jesus thing. Actually, it doesn't seem that bad. It's like a little bit Jesus-y, but it's a movie about like hippies in the 70s in California, and it actually looks
And
like
the Manson family.
reasonable. No, but they put like a hippie kind of design on it. I
Helter
like it.
Skelter.
It looks cool.
MK Ultra.
Someone put a lot of
Oh,
work
no.
into the flowers and stuff on the side, and you guys are shitting all over my segment.
No, it's a banger. It's a banger. We're just trying to add content to the
Charles Manson would probably love it, I'm sure.
To be
all
fair, we've been in drip or drown for like 2 hours.
Well, we got.
now.
All right, I
we're-
told
we're
you it was
getting
going to be hefty. All right, we're zooming through it. Jeremy Clements makes his Xfinity car look like a late model.
Drown.
All right, Trunks. Real quick.
Oh my god.
Dude,
So-
every
You gotta get the
Tricon.
fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, no, every Tricon is a banger. I agree
That
with
is a
Eddie, but
sick
every
truck,
Tricon
holy
is a
shit.
nut.
This is sick. This goes
driving that?
unbelievably
glare.
hard.
I wish I was.
This is the best looking truck
I
in
don't know
the
what that
field.
says.
We're talking about the scheme, not the render. Shut up.
And then Jason White's driving a Daytona. I don't actually know who's driving this thing.
Dude, best truck
anyway.
in the field, number one.
Big old can on the side. Look at that, it's sick.
It matches with the one.
God, that thing's fucking
That's the
nuts.
best truck. That's the best truck.
I think this
With
is
the-
a Kyle
with the
Williams
cr-
design.
Yeah, with the Craftsman like banner cross, it's the perfect truck.
If that
does
was in
fit
a
the
NASCAR
Craftsman
video
well.
game back in the day, I would have driven that every single time.
All right, jumping through these. Nick Sanchez to Gainbridge. So this is a Rev Racing truck. It's not GMS, despite what the number looks like, but it has Rowdy and KBM logos on it. So I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
It's got KBM on the front, so I think there's some kind of Rev KBM thing. I'm sure someone who's more caught up in NASCAR news knows what's going on. But anyways, it looks okay. Haley's running this truck next season.
Ugh.
Keep it moving.
What happened on the hood?
that-
It's just weird.
Yeah.
No,
You know what?
no, that's drippy. He's
No.
drippy.
You know what?
No.
Once you zoomed in on it, I don't hate it.
The curvy Ford on the hood and then Ford Performance on that. There's no Monster logos on it anymore. I saw people were going nuts
The
about
dark
that.
Oh, what?
green in the
That's
middle. That's I don't like that.
And just look at the shape of
Dark
like
gray, dark green. What the fuck you talking about?
the Ford
Or
window
gray,
thing and
whatever
the
it is.
number 13 being that far. Look at even the content.
Nobody's
are, like,
colorblind.
weird.
I don't wanna
It's
hear his shit.
bizarre.
Dude,
Just
that looks like a
fucking shit on
start
anything.
park.
Yeah, it literally. Yeah, it looks like
They
they
should-
took multiple schemes and put them together. It's just
Yeah,
tough.
they should.
Yeah,
they
hood
should do
looks,
what they did with
hood
the
looks
hood.
great. The rest of it looks
Yeah.
like shit.
They should do what they did with the hood and with the rest of the truck.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
they
I agree.
fuck.
Yeah, the
Yep.
rest of it should be completely black. Just keep that like stripe up the middle.
It's just weird that they have like Ford in the blue oval and then Performance there, Ford written out, Ford Performance there, and then Ford cursive on the hood. I don't know. It makes no sense.
Go buy a Ram.
Travis Pastrana put his thing on a
Flannel.
truck too.
Protest. Disgusting.
He's
Move
running
along.
a Nice truck. I don't know
Next.
what happened to this render, but it is
You know, look at the camber on that thing. Holy shit.
bizarre.
oh my
No,
god.
It's like they rendered the wheels static and then tried to like by hand
This
drag
looks
this
like
around.
AI art trying to make hands,
It really does look like
but
AI
race
trying to make
cars.
hands.
Yeah.
Daniel Dye, known ball kicker, is driving a little petty looking thing.
It's all right. It's kind of cool. Oh, that's hot.
And
Holy
yeah, Stuart
shit.
Friesen's driving a
That's
cool looking
sounded
truck.
That's
It really
actually
kind of does.
looks pretty sick.
That reminds me of the money team.
also
it's
this
the
99's
perfect
okay.
sponsor too.
Oh my god.
All right, that's Dripper Drown.
I think
I knew
we
it'd
got
be
away
a
with that.
long one. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that half-hour-long segment because we're in for another one. It slaps crazy-ass moments in history.
Oh my god. Do I have to
No.
do this now?
No, you don't. No, you don't. Let's skip it.
What do you mean? Do you
Should
not
we
want to
save
do
it?
it?
Is it a banger? Should we save it? What should we
It,
do?
it is a bit of a banger.
Do I like tease the people? Oh,
Yeah,
Ooh. Hmm?
why not?
Yeah, that's a little
do you want to do it?
tease right there.
Go ahead. Bro.
I'm ready if you are.
I'm always ready.
All right. It's fan mail right after this. We can go to bed.
No, Animal
damn it.
Planet.
Yeah, we need Animal Planet.
What is it? What is there to do on Animal Planet?
Cody's been waiting 2 weeks to tell us these stories that he didn't want to
Go
tell
to
last
Cody.
week.
I'll save this for next
There's
week.
nothing to tell. There's nothing to
Okay.
I have nothing to tell. Slap, go.
Let's slap do his thing, baby.
Let him
All
cook.
right. Let him cook. Let him cook. All right.
Remember when we were talking about Slap's bedtime before?
Are those
Exhibit
notes?
A.
Are those physical
it's
notes?
midnight. God damn it. Cody's dead. He's dead.
Get him out of here.
All right, go. I want to hear history.
Can I see
Are
your
you
notes?
gonna- are you gonna suck on that thing like how?
Yeah,
look at
there's
that.
that's getting throated. Yeah.
That's a thumbnail.
Can't show that. That's a dildo. Dildo.
Throat goat Cody.
All right.
All right, moving along.
Yeah. Slap.
All right. So moving along. There is this group in 1960s America.
Rusty's dead already. He's gone. He's
Rusty's
already laughing.
fucking-
I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to laugh at this story.
But he was
It's
about
illegal.
to deep throat the mic. I'm sorry. Like,
Mute yourself, you degenerate
Oh,
filth.
look at the kitty cat.
Look at that
see.
slightly burnt piece of toast.
Cody's trying to get a better thumbnail picture than him deep throating the mic.
It's
Look at that lightly burnt marshmallow.
Oh,
This is a
get
marshmallow.
out of here.
Cute.
Even the cuteness
Oh.
of the cat won't distract DriveThrough from
I miss my cat.
embarrassing me.
Hey, Rusty, mute yourself. I have my fucking notes here. Let's go.
He is
Let's get right
muted.
into it. Crazy ass moments in U.S. history. Let's do it to him. All right. So in the 1960s, late 1960s, there is this group that emerges called the American Indian Movement, or AIM. And they are absolutely hell bent on being the Native American equivalent of the Black Panthers. They want to get their voice heard. They want to get out there. In 1969, they occupy Alcatraz, which was a federal prison, but they basically take it over for 19 months. They occupy that
19 months.
19 months. Yeah, they occupy it. They have a little bit of basketball there. I see this dude like drilling a 3 right there.
I'm assuming this is after it was
Holy
abandoned.
shit.
Yeah, so it wasn't a federal prison anymore.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So
yeah, it's
they,
a courtyard. That's a courtyard. Yeah, hell yeah.
yeah. So
It's like, oh, I
this one was like
I've been
basically
there. I've been there. I was gonna bring a basketball. All right, continue.
this was a publicity stunt for them to drum up support and everything.
Uh-huh.
In 1970, they went to where Plymouth Rock was, and they just buried it in sand. They occupied the Mayflower 2 replica ship, climbed the mast and all that, and occupied that. Probably their biggest stunt that they pulled was 1972. They stormed the Bureau of Indian Affairs building in Washington, D.C., and basically demanded that the people who were in charge on the reservations, who were part of the BIA, were all corrupt, and they wanted to bring awareness to that. So they actually stormed this building. This is like the January 6th of its day. Just like, straight up like marched up there with like clubs and everything, barred the entrances and everything, and just trying to bring awareness to the fact that a lot of these reservations, these federal reservations, were run by absolute corrupt bureaucrats that had no accountability whatsoever. This then leads to the 1973 Wounded Knee occupation of the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. There was a guy there who was in charge of the Pine Ridge Reservation called Dick Wilson. He was a mixed race American Indian guy who was just put in charge out there, and he had this weird obsession with having this sort of preference towards mixed race Native American people instead of the pure Native American people who were in the area. He wouldn't listen to their complaints at all. He'd always he would always give preference to his people who were part white, part Native American. He would withhold rations and payouts that the reservation was due to these people. And if you had some sort of beef with him, he would sick his goon squad on you. This was not a nickname. This was the actual acronym of his group called the Guardians of the Oglala Nation, which was GOON, the Goon Squad. So if there was ever like a moment where you're like, are we the baddies? This was it. When you're part of the goon squad, you're the bad guys.
Yeah.
So the people of the Oglala Nation are trying to petition the U.S. government for support or anything. That guy in the center there who looks kind of white with the white shirt and everything, that's Dick Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
And the people of the Oglala Nation are petitioning the U.S. government to do something about this. They never do anything about it. Eventually, they get in touch with the people of AIM, the American Indian Movement. And they roll up with about 200 people who are armed with shotguns and rifles and essentially oust Dick Wilson from the reservation and set up roadblocks with burned trucks to block any way in or out of the reservation. And basically take it over. They have this, thing where they take the, federal agreement, burn it in front of everybody, have this press announcement. They have the media there, and they set up roadblocks, and U.S. Marshals show up, and they start shooting at them. These Native Americans were not fucking around. They meant business. And eventually 2 U.S. Marshals were killed. 2 AIM members were killed. A third person ended up missing. And they found out that was a guy by the name of Ray Robinson, who had picked up a butcher knife and got into some altercation with the AIM members and tried to start some sort of fight. And the AIM members ended up shooting him dead and buried his body out in the plains somewhere. And this was not known what happened to him until 2014 with the Freedom of Information Act. The Freedom of Information Act was incurred for this to figure out what the hell happened to him, because for a long time they thought federal agents had killed this guy in some sort of scuffle. And so the U.S. Marshals were also not fucking around. At one point, they got a Air National Guard F-4 Phantom to do a close flyby and do the zoom over to intimidate people. This was a real life incursion. If you remember in 2020, there was the Capitol Hill insurrection, CHOP or Chaz or whatever the fuck they called it. That was small potatoes compared to this. This had federal agents. There's that F-4 Phantom right there, zooming over. They have M113 armored personnel carriers. This was some serious business. Well, after a number of months stretching from February until May of 1973, eventually they give up. Some AIM members are arrested. Not a whole lot, but most of them give up peacefully, and that's the end of it. But they wanted to oust Dick Wilson as the commander of this reservation or whatever, and they ended up succeeding in that. He never got in charge of any reservation ever again after that. So they sort of made their presence known. And that was one of the largest insurrections in the American history, certainly the largest in the 20th century, where a group of Native Americans said, look, this guy's in charge. He's corrupt as shit. You haven't done anything about it. We're going to do something about it. Base. And got into a shootout, locked down the reservation, and said, basically, this is sovereign territory now. This is ours. This is a nation within America. And eventually, more or less, they got what they wanted. Dick Wilson wasn't in charge anymore, and the Goon Squad was no more.
That's incredibly based. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's badass.
Not an AIM. This is a cool moment in history.
Unfortunately, the FBI infiltrated AIM, and they are no more.
God damn it.
You fucked it. You ruined it. God damn it.
The whole point of Slap's crazy ass moments is fuck the FBI, fuck the federal government, fuck these people. Never trust them with anything.
You heard it here first, folks.
Can't say that.
I'm really in my bag. Wow. All right.
This goes on my channel.
Well, good thing you're not part of our government then.
Yeah, good thing you're in Canada. They have no jurisdiction there. You're good. You're good, DT. You're good.
God forbid I try to get a job in your country.
Has to live with any repercussions of this.
Well, we'll see about that. Golly.
I'll see you in Guantanamo Bay, DT. I'll see you down there.
Is that making it into a
Cuba? You know?
Is that making it into a YouTube short slap? You who wants to cut shorts out of this podcast?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Do it to
Last
him.
part out.
Do it to him. I'm the most base NASCAR YouTuber. I'm taking my throne.
That was Slap's crazy ass moments in history.
And I'm playing it. I'm gonna come on it.
Rusty knows this episode is forfeit, so he's just saying whatever.
You're gonna want to play it.
internet. That would have made a great Red Dead Redemption game.
Who said that?
It was AI generated. It was AI generated.
Yeah,
The CIA's coming for Rusty. They're gonna MK Ultra him.
There's Chat GPT's Vukaroo or whatever that one website is.
Holy shit.
All right, welcome to Animal Planet.
My stomach hurt.
This is a segment where we talk about animals. Cody, where have you been the last 2 weeks?
In the frozen tundra.
Oh, there's an animal.
There's a
Oh,
cat.
animal's gone.
Yeah, it keeps bugging me.
Do we have any more like attempted murders on the snowmobile track? Like what's going on out there?
Oh yeah.
What
Last time I
happened?
talked to you guys was before that I-500 fish.
Yeah.
Let's get refreshed real quick. Here's the link in general.
Get me lubed up.
I showed you this in the group chat, but we never actually talked about this on the podcast.
Did we not?
It's because I missed last week, so we can just talk about it really briefly, and then I'll discuss this.
Oh, dude, I
Yeah,
forgot
don't worry about the trending stuff on my Twitter.
Hey,
Look at that.
yo.
Hey, lewd tuber. Let's see it.
The Trump.
So yeah, this is the final lap of a 500-mile snowmobile race.
How many
place,
hours was this?
About
Lewd.
9.5, 10. Second place sends in. Here's my camera shot, my little shack down on the far end.
Oh, hell
Slides
yeah.
up, pushes up. They go side by side. Come down. Watch the wheelie this dude does, or the rear stand, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Then they start slamming.
This
Look
looks
at
like the
him slam.
1979 Daytona 500 right
Look at him slam. It's 2003 to Darlington all over again.
So the guy on
And
the
then-
inside wins.
And
Yeah, and then second place fucking eats shit.
Into the hay bales.
Oh god,
Yeah, he's all right.
that's crazy.
so he lost and he just got the shit beat out of him at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
unfortunate.
Yeah, so my life's been all
Ragged off.
snowmobile stuff.
I'm surprised they didn't pull up Mad Max and like start like kicking each other.
That'd be the movie scene.
Pull out weapons. Just
I think that definitely would have gotten them disqualified. There's people saying they should have been disqualified
Witness me!
because they're slamming into each other, like basically on purpose. I don't
That's just
know
hard
how.
racing.
Yeah, Robin's racing, right, Emilio? So yeah,
Any animals though?
One dude
not
just
really
take
there.
chrome spray paint just like over his face. Witness me! Just like fucking kill both of them.
At the track, the animals have been lacking recently.
That's a
Well, it's
good
cold.
thing.
They're in hibernation, man. Give them
Dude,
time.
yeah, I cannot wait for summer. We're gonna get right back.
Yeah, wait till summer comes around. We'll get the
they're in
garbage soup.
hibernation.
they're charging up right now.
I think it's
pulled
because
up,
you're too far north. All the animals are down south.
Yeah, that's true. I got a little
I
brief
got the
story.
short track tour coming up this year, man. I'm gonna have some animal stories.
I do have
excited for
a brief story. Pull up my stream real quick.
Oh,
This is getting into the animals. This is my view from this weekend. Just out in some field, they built this fucking track. By the
where
way,
the hell is this?
in a town called Gaylord, Michigan.
Oh, I know that place.
They built this. It's just in the middle of nowhere, just out in some field. And that was great up until the last day where it just got really hot and it just all melted away. But
Oh,
this is
no.
my awesome little setup on top of the production trailer.
Oh yeah.
I bought one of these little $50 Walmart tents, which I did not need it this final day. But the first day, it was windy and cold as shit. So this thing was a godsend. This little thing to have in here tucked away. I thought it was coming down a few times from the wind. I was in there like holding it up, like. But all right, animals. Oh God, I wish I took some media. The hotel I stayed at this past weekend. Was a.
No.
Yeah.
We got hotel troubles.
Got some hotel stuff.
Wait, are we on a lake here? Is that thing melting?
Oh.
It pretty much was. Yeah. It was pretty much it pretty much was a lake by the. Yeah. Look at all that. A lot of that
That's
down there
pretty
is
blue.
straw. That straw that they set down to stop people from slipping on the ice. But if you look up where people are standing, that's actual dirt. Like that's where the snow is just melted
I'm
down to the
talking about
ground.
that that blue color, man. It feels
That's the ice. Like that's how it's supposed to look when the conditions are ideal. Like that's like the deep blue ice. If you look over in the turn, you can see where the mud, they're already like ground down to the fucking dirt, and they're just like already down to the ground because it was all just melting away.
Global
Dude,
warming.
this photo looks like it could have been from like the 70s, and I fucking love it.
Dude, I'm loving the snowmobile shit a lot more than I thought I would. Cause I was worried I was just gonna be freezing fucking cold and exhausted all day, but no, they make it really comfortable for you. But yeah, the every hotel I walk into, I have a really simple rating system. I walk in, and I just start at a 10 out of 10. And as I go into my room and I just walk around, every single thing I see wrong, I knock off a point. This hotel was pretty much like at a 3 out of 10 by the end of the weekend.
Oh no.
Oh no, God.
Dude, you gotta
Fortunately,
factor
it
in,
wasn't. What's
like
that?
you got to factor in like location, price. Like, come on, you can't just be like going ding, 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 ding. Like, come on.
Well,
It was
what
like
were the
45.
dings?
It was like 45 minutes away from the track. First of all, because it was like nothing else was available. So I had an hour and a half round trip. So that wasn't anything the hotel's fault, but that was just a annoyance. First thing, apparently the key cards were like, "Oh, sorry, our key cards might have some issues working." So blah blah blah. You might encounter that later. The floors were, I'm guessing, because of the creakiness that was also in the shower floor, it was probably leaking, and there's just water damage just leaking all the way into the floor itself because it just creaking everywhere you walked. The TV did not work. The air conditioner did not work.
Oh.
The faucet was dripping in the sink.
Drip or drown.
There's I always like to get 2 queen beds whenever I go to a hotel. So every now and then you will walk into a place and find a very questionable stain on one of the beds.
Oh no.
And then you go back to the front desk. It's like, can I have another room, please? Oh, I'm sorry. We're all booked up. We don't have any other rooms available. So it's all right. I'll just go in this other bed that I hope doesn't have any stains.
The
to break
cum
up
stain.
Have to break out the black light. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but it looked very sus.
Dude, just pull off the top comforter, throw it on the ground, and
It was on the sheet part of the fucking. You think I was born yesterday? I fucking know the strat. Yeah, you get that top little whatever thing they have, and you throw that in the fucking garbage. The first thing you do when you walk in the fucking hotel. That thing's never being washed. That thing's got years worth of baby making on it.
Body soil.
Slime. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in.
Where the hell was this? Was this in Gaylord, Michigan?
This was in a. It was a city called Lake Houghton, I believe it was called.
Another turd factory, I'm sure.
It's like it was about like
Houghton Lake.
Houghton Lake. Yeah, it was about like 45 minutes south. It's
There it is.
BRB. I'm gonna take a pee break real quick.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You're in the middle of nowhere. There's one hotel. Like
I know.
You are like up there,
and you're getting 2 queen beds.
But
like,
that being said, scroll up a little bit more north. Scroll right above that St. Ignace, above
just
Mackinac
right on
City.
The tip, right on the tip.
That St. Ignace up. That's where I was stayed for the I-500, a hotel in that city. That was a amazing hotel. That was super clean, super new.
So what was the Houghton Lake Hotel?
I'm not gonna. It was somewhere in there. I'm not.
Dude, I was in St. Ignace.
Oh, we can't do a hotel tour.
I was in St. Ignace one time.
I mean, you can pull up any random hotels you want. I'm just not gonna drop the exact.
Got your
name.
asses what?
Just totally destroyed by a storm. It knocked the power out for days.
Oh, because it's probably just rolling across Superior, right?
Yeah.
It was rolling all across the state of Michigan.
Or Michigan, I guess.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Beaver Island.
Big leg effect.
Big Beaver fan.
Beaver Island, Beaver Island.
It's really nice though. It's got to be
High
nice.
Island.
That's where everybody stays when they go to Mackinac Island and they want to go be an old timey douchebag for a little while.
It was Hog Island. What were the other four? The other three?
Want to look at these
called?
islands? Oops.
Mackinac Island is the one that everybody.
High Beaver
High Garden Hog and the Double Beaver.
Hog.
What?
All
That
right.
Animal Planet.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Anyone have anything else?
I can't wait for dirt season to start up again so I can see the true animals
what
come out of their
Where's this
hibernation.
guy?
I don't even know if we did anything animalistic. It was just Cody shitting on like a local hotel.
It was just
I got
the
I got some
hotel.
quick ones until Slap gets back from the Red
Sure.
Wings game if you want.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
So they have this little they do it in between periods, like whenever there's like a TV timeout or something. They have this little promotion because it's Little Caesars Arena. They have these little tiny, like small size pizza boxes where they throw them and they whip these things into the crowd.
Frisbee.
And yeah, they throw. Some of them were frisbee, but some of them were just straight up just tossing them like tomahawk style. And I'm telling you, dude, I saw like 3 people get a traumatic brain injury by catching one of those on the side of the head. But if you catch one, you do get a free pizza. So it's kind of a like
Worth
good
it.
trade.
We're sorry
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
CTE, but here's a small
Yeah.
pepperoni.
A little concussion on the side.
That reminds me. I don't know if I told you this, but Tim Hortons got busted for spying on people using their iPhone app. It would like track your location. They just sold it to advertisers. There's
what
a
everyone
big
does.
ass.
That's the name of the game nowadays.
Everyone does that.
Yeah,
There's
that's literally
Yeah, I know,
everyone.
but they said they weren't doing it.
Oh.
So there's a big
burn you
class
down.
action lawsuit, and
You mean I can't even trust Tim Hortons any goddamn more?
I can redeem. You know, they're like basically sorry for spying on you. You can get a free coffee and a donut.
Yeah, you get a free
Some
Boston
Timbits.
cream.
Yeah.
I'll
can't-
give them a Boston cream.
I can't think of Tim Hortons anymore without picturing a video I saw on the Your Mom's House podcast one time of some homeless lady that wandered in.
Oh yeah, the one who threw her shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Nice.
All right.
let loose on the floor and angrily threw it at the employees out of rage for not
I would have
letting her
quit
use the
right then.
bathroom.
Jesus.
I
On to the
kind of
next.
want to work retail and giggle.
No, you don't.
After I tell that story, it's like, oh, I want to work retail.
Let's get a job.
You're fucking man.
What if we all just got a job at like Target or something and just fuck that place up?
Send them in, guys. Wash your fucking hands, slap.
That'd be great. Dude, we'd have so much Animal
Let's just
Planet.
like collude, get a job at the same Target, and we just like run that place into the ground.
Fan mail.
Single-handedly shut down a branch of Target.
And I'll fucking do it again.
Remember, if you want to send us your emails, ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com.
Send
we'll
them
read it
in,
on the
guys.
show. Except, I don't know. This week's fan mail is kind of mid. I'll be honest.
Oh,
These things happen.
sometimes I'll
Should we call it
respond
Shlomo right off the bat? Or what are we doing?
So yeah, Shlomo sent in. He said since Cody's dead, he's sending in his resume, to which he's described himself as based, a Scrub Series winner, has 350 YouTube subscribers consisting of mostly inactive bots, blocked by Keemstar and dozens of millennials on Twitter. Sure. Washes hands at
He fits right
racetracks. Likes a hockey team that wins, not Canadian, and won a Fall Guys game. P.S. My favorite Transformer is Bumblebee. What's yours? Thank you, Shlomo.
Okay.
She just stopped at your based.
Dude, if he left out the Transformer comment,
God.
Cody, you're being replaced. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
God damn it.
RKD has written back in response to us asking about Portland Super Weekend.
Well, hold on. Can we take like resumes through like the email like to replace us? I think
Send in
that'd be
your
funny.
resumes.
Send in your
ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com. Send them in.
Literally, you can
I need to know
have
about
my
your
file,
skills,
Chuck.
your employment history, your
It doesn't want to be
education.
here. Like lowest common denominator gets Ed slot.
Put in the subject line which shrimp you're looking to replace in particular. My name's Brandon, and I want to replace Rusty.
I'm auditioning for the role of Ed Soundhead.
I also come from the Rust Belt. I hate my life, and I root for a team that never wins.
All right. RKD's written in, and he says, unfortunately, there's no Super Weekend for Portland. The Xfinity Series and Formula E are the first and fourth weekends of June, respectively, and IndyCar is the first weekend of September. So they're all completely different weekends. Xfinity, Formula E, and IndyCar. That's unfortunate.
Hey,
I would have booked tickets immediately if it was a super weekend like Sebring has WEC and IMSA, which is actually like still nuts. That blows my mind. There's predictions for the Daytona 500. Justin Haley gets the pole. Keselowski and Buescher win the duels. I mean, that's just what happened last year. Blaney, Bubba, Haley, or Eric Jones get the win. Okay. If Ben wants to make a song for Slap's crazy ass moments in history, I'll chip in a few bucks if needed. Have a good one, lads. Yeah, we're actually gonna switch this podcast to being live, and then every time you want to ask a question, it'll be $20 super chats only. So I'll let you know when that's going, and you can pay up at that
master
point in
plan
time.
right there.
T-Bone's written in. T-Bone says, I recently started playing the original MotorStorm game for PS3. Banger. I showed him that game. It's fantastic.
quit while you're ahead.
And the game looks really good despite coming out over 15 years ago. It got me thinking, what game do you guys believe to have visually aged the best? Also, I'm going back on my original review of the McFishin. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Sincerely, T-Bone. Big McFishin fan.
Ban him.
What game?
Dirt 2 has aged beautifully for being like 10 plus years now.
Dirt
Yoshi's
2?
Island. Yoshi's Island, Super Nintendo, 1995.
Damn.
It had like 5 layers of parallax
I know.
rolling. I mean, that fucking game looked gorgeous. All these like 64 colors at a time. This shit was fucking banger. Ran at 60 frames a second in 1995.
Damn.
To Slap's point, every Donkey Kong Country game.
Fuck you. Go to hell. Die.
Damn, not a Donkey Kong Country fan.
That was
Slap
vitriol
shoes.
right there.
No, it's all digitized. It's all digitized images. Like Yoshi's Island is all like pixel art.
And
It was hand drawn. Donkey Kong
that's fair.
Country was all like 3D renders, and then it was like pixelized after the fact. It was like post-production bullshit.
No, he's 100% right. I'm just saying, I said to Slap's point,
All right. Slap doesn't like your point.
with all these layers going on in the background, Donkey Kong Country was transcendent.
No. Yoshi's Island had an FX chip in it because that was the only way they could render all those fucking layers. There were fewer layers in Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. The FX chip was included in Star Fox on the original Super Nintendo and Yoshi's Island. There's only 2 games that had the FX chip in it.
All right.
Banger
Kong
game,
Country
banger.
is mid. They didn't need an FX chip because it was so mid.
All right.
You gonna start up a timer? What for?
to go to Cody's point.
I'm agreeing with you. That game was a banger. I agree with you 100%. 100%.
Donkey Kong Country wasn't as good though.
I
Anyway,
think
let
every
Cody.
single Nintendo game sucks. How about that?
Dude, there's still only
This
720p.
Sega
It's sad.
fucking woke scold over here.
Especially Mario Kart.
There's a lot of like early PS3 games that ended up great, and there's a lot of them that ended up really bad. Like I feel like Dirt 2 looks really good. Midnight Club LA, I tried playing that a few years ago. Looks like doo-doo. That thing aged like ass. I have like no wish to play that game.
That wasn't
again.
even good when it came out. What are you talking about?
I kind of liked it. I made a lot of designs in that game, but yeah,
That game sucked.
I remember when that came out. It was like pretty good when it came out, but yeah, it just has
but then
aged
GTA
well.
4 it was just like a bad like stripped down GTA game with licensed cars, which is why the series is dead. All right, next mail comes in. Rusty Broussard. He says, "Hello, Shrimps. It's Rusty again, and I got a couple of ideas for Slap's segment that have taken place in Massachusetts. The 1918 attack on Orleans, which was an attack on a town on Cape Cod conducted by a German U-boat, and the construction of the Hoosac Tunnel. Do your research. All right, next
I'll
one.
look into it.
Last email comes in from
assignments from fan mail.
yeah. Well, I'm just glad to see some support for Slap's crazy ass moments in history.
Oh, we love it.
Andrew R., our friend down under, wrote a big email about how the NASCAR playoff system is stupid and we don't need Game 7 moments. To which I completely agree, and say that Core produced a banger of a championship without any gimmicks. Yeah. I there's a reason I root for the goofiest, like stupidest playoff situation. So yeah, this is the year. 17 guys are gonna win races, and someone's gonna get kicked from the playoffs after they made a big deal about them getting locked in because the system's stupid.
I'll add him in like Jeff Gordon.
Oh god. Yeah. Any other thoughts, concerns, questions?
Yeah, I still want to know who hit the button tonight on that Coke event. So
Yeah,
Gonna
no,
need
that
the
was actually
numbers.
fucked up.
Gonna wake up to a truck in front of his house, an unmarked van.
On that note,
Rusty gonna pop it and be like, "Come here."
no, Michael Cozy should have won that event. I'm going to my grave. Michael Cozy was gonna win that race. I'm sorry.
He's right, you know.
he's gonna win one. Top 5 at his first, he'll be there.
He's gonna win more than one.
All right. What do we call this thing? This turd.
Cozy should have won.
Yeah, Cozy should have won.
Now, who hit the button?
Who hit the button?
Who hit the button?
ShrimpHoursPresents. Who hit the button?
There it is, boys.
The quickest we've come to an answer.
Flip it and
Hey.
ship it.
I love
What?
you guys for sticking through this one. This is a world record time on this one. So
I don't. Hold on, let me check the stats.
no, I'm talking about like the time at night.
This is a long one.
Oh yeah, no, we had to wait for the Coke raid. We're gonna record these on a different day. The audience doesn't have to know. The audience doesn't know what time it is right now. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, Mondays at 9, like
10 a.m.
That
Dude, this
Mondays
is 4
at 9
a.m.
sits with me.
All right, bye.
Yeah, it's 4:20 in my
Have a
house.
beautiful time.
Yeah.